Monday, October 10th, 2016. Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. It's quarter past 8 a.m. London time, so quarter past 3 Eastern Standard Time. Still early in the day. So an update on the stock market, precious metals, currencies, and focus on the British pound. So gold right now is $1262.50, up about $5. The high was $1265 earlier on. The Dow is up 41 points at 18,277. The pound is continuing lower. It's now down 54 pips, or almost 0.5%. We're at 123.79. The low's been 123.65. Euro down about 0.25% at 111.70. The dollar stronger against the yen at 103.20, up 26. And what else? Deutsche Bank. Deutsche Bank this morning is down 2.8%, down 35 cents, euro cents that is. It's at 11.75. There were reports this weekend that the CEO of Deutsche Bank had come home with no deal from the Department of Justice. Remember that the low in Deutsche Bank over a week ago was just below 10 euros, so it has rebounded. But there's another interesting story that came out on Zero Hedge. One of the officials from Deutsche Bank said there's nothing to worry about the 42 trillion euro derivatives book. It's apparently the same guy who a few months ago said there's nothing to worry about Deutsche Bank. So all the other European banks, have a look. RBS in the UK is down 1.5%. Lloyds Bank down 0.8%. Barclays down 1.5%. So the UK bank's not faring very well. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Let's see, Bitcoin has been trading strongly recently. It's fairly firm. It's at around 618, so up about $5 near the recent highs. The high overnight has been around 620, 622 or thereabouts. Bitcoin. I think we need to break 630 in Bitcoin to make further moves. The other thing I wanted to talk about, which is difficult not to talk about, is politics or geopolitics. I stayed up last night, very late last night. Well, I went to bed and then I woke up to watch the presidential debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And I have to say, Donald Trump, in my opinion, won that debate hands down. Listening to, we've got the radio on this morning. I was listening to LBC, which is the most popular talk radio in the UK. And they had a correspondent there from the New York Times. And he said, Donald Trump is finished. Hillary Clinton won the big debate hands down. And then the Nick Ferrari asked him, so explain to the people this thing about the email scandal. And he kind of blew over it. And he actually said that Trump sounded dictatorial because Trump actually said he wants to nominate a special prosecutor to investigate Hillary Clinton over, what she did with the emails. And he said, you deleted 33,000 emails after Congress subpoenaed those emails. They never mentioned that on LBC. And he said, people who've done a fifth of what you've done, their lives have been destroyed and they're in jail. So actually, I think he did very well, notwithstanding, this tape story. I think it's going to blow over personally. And like he said, it was just talk. Bill Clinton did even worse. He was impeached for his indiscretions in the White House. He had to pay $850,000 in settlement with other women. So I personally think it went very well. But people who, who depend on the mainstream media and didn't watch the debate, and they're not going to get the truth. They're going to get fake news. Just like we get fake markets, there's fake news in the mainstream media. And that's why I've got my channel, Alternative, Economics, Contrarian Views. I try to tell it like I see it. I'm not endorsing Trump, nor Hillary, nor anyone. I'm just observing. I actually think the Trump movement, not because of Trump, is like the Brexit movement. You've got, prior to Brexit, the whole talk was that, oh, there's no chance we're going to stay in Europe. The polls are for remaining, and then shock, Brexit won by like 4 points, and probably, would have won by more if the mainstream media, the whole mainstream media in the UK hadn't been so anti Brexit. I think the same thing is going to happen with Trump. I've seen the Trump rallies, on AMTV, for example. Christopher Green was at a Trump rally in Arizona, and there were over 10,000 people trying to get in to an event that could only hold 5,000 people. And I've seen the Hillary rallies where she's brought in high school students. She's paid people to come in there, and they've only got 100 or 50 people in there. So I think the mainstream media is desperate, and I don't think they're fooling, the general public in the U.S. So that's my view. I think Trump did very well in this debate, and he won hands down. So what else? No, that's about it. China's back in business. They had a week-long holiday last week. Gold and silver were hit hard, mainly because the Chinese weren't there, and that's happened almost every time in the last few years when they have their holiday week around the end of September, beginning of October. Gold has tended to go down, and then it rebounds. The other thing that I've said a lot of times, gold and silver are a great hedge against, currency crisis, in countries of currency crisis. And right now, I would say the British pound is almost in a crisis, and gold is actually at 1,020, which is up a 40% on the year to date in the UK. We closed last week at 1,011, which was down about £5. But considering gold dropped about $50, at least $50 last week, I think it's protecting UK investors fairly well, and I think it will protect any investor very well, be it in the United States as well in the future. I can't tell you exactly when, but believe me, it will. So that's it for now. If you enjoy my videos, please like and share them with your friends and people that you think might like it, might like my videos. And subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't yet. And if you'd like to donate as well, there's some links below in the description. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.